Hi, everyone.
Hey, Cinemondo, Kathy, and Mark here talking about one of the big-time directors,
Oh,
worldwide directors,
yeah.
who hit it big with Parasite a few years ago. He won Best Director, the film won Best Picture, Best Script. I think there's one more in there. Bong Joon-Ho,
I've
who
been a fan of him since Host. That movie blew me away when I saw it. I was like,
I
"What
didn't
is
see
happening?"
I didn't see the Host until later, but the first one I saw of his was Snowpiercer, which is also
Mm,
really cool and just a
really cool.
neat sort of like action picture that's sort of this, you know,
He's a
this world where it's just he created something really interesting,
yeah,
basically all on a train.
all on
Um,
the train.
and Parasite, which was just a great film, and if you haven't seen Parasite, please do because it really is. It's
Yeah.
so well made.
Oh, you know what? I'm wrong. I did see Host first. I saw Memories of Murder, which then kicked off a huge Korean film obsession for me. And that's when I
Right.
caught up like on Host and just all of that great Korean film, like crime dramas, horror. They're so good.
The
Like
Korean
definitely
film industry has really sort of upped their game, and he's
love
sort
it.
of at the top of the list. But there are other great directors from
Yes.
Korea also. But
Mhm.
he's the one that sort of has crossed over with
He broke
Parasite.
through.
He
Mhm.
broke through, and now his next film is coming out next year, and it's called Mickey 17. And he's the director and stars Robert Pattinson.
Interesting.
And Toni Collette is in it. Mark Ruffalo, Steve Yeun, and it's a sci-fi thriller, which
Love
is really
that.
cool, something different.
Hmm.
So I don't know anything about this. It's something we just heard about today. He's an employee. He goes to colonize an ice world called Niflheim. Niflheim.
Oh, Ice
That's
World.
all I know. So, and it's Robert Pattinson who can carry a movie, and he was in a movie called
Definitely.
Space a couple of years ago, where he was an astronaut, and it was kind of a weird indie
I
film.
vaguely
So,
remember that.
yeah, but
Yeah.
this will be a bigger budget, $150 million production budget. So it's a big time Hollywood film,
And it's
and
interesting that is this his first, like, Western film? I mean, with American actors? I think
yeah,
is
I believe so. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy. Wow, okay.
Yeah, well, he's been just the king over in Korea. Now he is coming over
Yeah.
here, and I'm excited to see this trailer. So let's take a look at Mickey 17.
Hi, Mickey. Are you experiencing any vertigo?
I guess I am feeling a little dizzy.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow! Did you see that?
Wait. What just happened?
I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking at this point, what have I done?
How lucky can one guy be?
Nothing was working out, and I wanted to get off of Earth.
You're applying to be an expendable?
Yeah,
You read through the whole application.
Ain't that a
An
kick in
expendable.
the head?
I should have read through it.
Once you die, we'll print a new version of your body.
My head keeps spinning.
They made me work my ass off on one mission after another.
Every time you die, we learn something new, and humanity moves forward.
Oh, wait, he's alive. It's fine.
My life is gonna be beautiful.
Vicky, it's not looking very good for you.
Yeah, no. I'm sure you're used to it by now, but what's it feel like to die? Even on my 17th go around, I hate dying.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Why aren't you dead? Multiples.
Shining up this
In
brand.
the case of multiples,
It's just like,
we exterminate every individual.
tell me quick.
Let's blow up these secondhand baloney boys.
Why don't you guys do rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll just shoot the loser?
Tell me quick. Oh, another kick. Tell me quick. Another kick in the head.
I don't like you. But I'm you. I'm not you. I'm gonna kill you.
Tell me quick. Another kick.
So exciting!
Okay.
Wow,
I've never
there's a lot
seen
to unpack there,
any-
isn't there?
like that. Oh, okay. That That looked amazing, I have to say.
It has this interesting tone because I think this is going to be something sort of serious and
Yeah,
like
serious
like
sci-fi.
what's this? Yeah, but it's like it obviously has a light tone. There's some comedy to it. It's
Yep.
like it's a cool idea, Mickey 17. So maybe the 17th version of him wants to live, doesn't want to
Yes.
die or something like that.
Yeah, it seems like they brought in a new replicant when they thought he died in that cave. That's sort of what it
Right,
looks like. And then he
right.
actually got out, I guess, and then all hell breaks loose.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
But
mean, it doesn't seem like that big a deal. Just dump them both in the fire. They're gonna bring him back anyway. I don't get the drama exactly, but we'll see.
maybe there's something to it. But something else to it that makes that something that has to happen. But it's kind of it's a cool cast. It's got a cool vibe to it. We know it's a good director, so he can probably bring it home with the story elements. And Pattinson can play sort of that kind of goofy stuff, He
Yeah.
can kind of do that, He's not just the brooding Batman or the brooding, guy from Twilight. He's something else,
I like
which
that
is
he's
cool.
taking chances because I mean, he easily could have relied on just being the heartthrob forever. I mean,
Yeah, right,
he seemed like he reluctantly took on that role in Twilight. Like he ended up going, "Oh, this is not what I want." So they started doing all these strange roles that were offbeat, which I
right,
love that he's doing because you're right. Here he is. He's Robert Pattinson. He's in this movie, but he's acting like kind of a big loser. He's kind of quirky and weird. He does, his
right,
hair's all, he's not trying to be the hot dude, which I think is
right.
hilarious. And what's so funny is Steve Yeun is the hot dude in this,
Yeah,
which is so funny.
yeah, yeah.
Loved him too. He's amazing. Also, we loved him in The Burning. Oh my god, so good.
So good. I mean, Toni
Mockingjay.
Collette is always good, always
Hereditary.
good, of course. And Mark Ruffalo looks like he's playing the bad guy here, like the
Yeah,
heavy, which is, kind of fun.
so good. I love the
Coming up,
idea of like you signed up to be an expendable. It's like you read this, right? You know what's gonna happen
well, just the thought of like you have to experience dying, whether you're being,
over and over.
attacked by this creature, like, in that cave,
Mhm.
or your body like, he's ready to go back into that fiery, molten lava thing. And he's like, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
he's like, "It's
"Oh."
fine." It was funny. And I guess he brings the memory of it back. I mean, I don't know how the mechanism works where they bring someone back. I don't know. There's some kind of DNA that they have of him, but it's interesting that he remembers. And that's sort of the creepy part. Like you'd have to remember the pain and the agony of dying all over and over again. Mm.
Wasn't, that Tom Cruise movie, was it the long tomorrow, where he's that space guy and
Yes.
he keeps dying and coming back? It's sort of the
Yes.
same sort of thing, right? If I remember correctly.
No, that was like a video game.
Oh, it was a
Right?
video game. That's right. He kept going. Right. It was a simulation. Sure. Okay. Right. That
Right,
makes
but he
sense.
kept but then it sorta wasn't or something, so he kept, like, resetting it to get further and further, which was hilarious. I love
Yeah.
that movie. So good.
Yeah. It's a great movie. But this looks really interesting.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, he's such a good director. All his movies are good. That he
Yes.
might be some unwieldy story points here and make it work
Yeah.
and give it the whatever comedy and then sort of the thrilling part of it.
Yeah.
It just looks cool. Coming out end of January
Very
31st.
cool. And,
Yeah.
it's that usual, like, not usual, but he always brings something new and special, and it's always very original in some way or another, and I also love, like, his strange sense of humor, as we're seeing in this too. It's like this sort of offbeat humor. Even when he's doing something serious, he'll bring in this weird slapstick, like, out of nowhere. It's, like, so strange, but he makes it work. I don't know what it's just a tone, and he has that beautiful set design, character design, like, everything about it is thought out and great. Like Parasite's probably his most minimal film when I think about it. Like, and
Right.
that was the one where I noticed him, but that movie was pretty laid back. It was limited cast, one location for the most part. I mean, they had a few great scenes out in the city, but that movie had that same sort of strangeness, but it didn't have that fanciful quality that he can bring. And so I think
Right.
people will be surprised. I mean, not surprised if you've seen Snowpiercer, but if people have only seen Parasite, you'll probably be pretty impressed by what kind of world building
Yeah,
filmmaker
I was
he
gonna say his world building is pretty impressive, and it
Yeah.
has a comedic angle to it. Even Snowpiercer had some
Yeah.
things that were
Yeah.
just offbeat, whether it was like Tilda Swinton or the characters in it were just sort of a little off. The host
Little.
definitely was like that.
Just a
Um,
little. Yeah.
and yeah, Parasite may be the most sort of straight on, more serious film, but I think this one definitely has a comedy vibe to it. That's
Definitely.
interesting.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. So I have a quick poster. It's not really officially a poster. It seems like it's more like a screenshot with title on it. Sometimes.
Okay.
is what you
Right.
get when you're kind of far out. But I like
Right.
the vibe of this because it brings the kind of snowy feel. It's that scene of him, coming out of that machine, but they've turned it upside down, so he looks like he's looking right at us. And he's not laying down. He almost looks like he's standing up. So it's got this weird sort of, oh, my world is turning upside down.
Right.
Straight
Right.
to me. So it's a cool shot. So probably the minute they saw, they're sort of like, this is it. We're gonna do something
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
pretty, yeah, I like his crazy hair. It's like funny.
But I think he can carry. I think he can carry this. I just think
Oh
he's
yeah.
an actor that can carry movies, and you
Mhm.
need somebody like that because obviously he's there's multiple characters of him,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
somehow he's got to make that work.
That's right.
And so I just think it looks really fun and something I'm happy that's coming our way in a few
Yes.
months. Still a few months away, but I'm sure we'll get some more trailers or more info as the months come closer to the end of January.
Months and months. Do we know the date? It's the actual premiere date. Is there an
January
actual
30, January 31st.
Oh, that's not good.
I know it's still, yeah.
Why are they
whatever.
dumping it in the first of the year? That's where they put stuff they don't believe in. Don't do that.
You know,
Mm.
I heard that, but I also read somewhere where that's changing a little bit because of streaming or something. That some big hits, it's okay if they do it. But I agree with you. Usually, it's not till the
Yeah.
summer or at least the spring. Well, we'll see.
Interesting. All
It
right. All
might
right.
not be a crowd pleaser, but it might be a Cinemondo pleaser.
It's gonna, Cinemondo's a big fan of this director. So,
Exactly.
all right. Let us know what you think of this in the comments. What are your favorite, movies of his? And we'll talk to you guys later.
Sounds good. Take care, everybody. Bye.